Hello everyone, today I'm so excited to be sharing with you Minato, which was Anothony Bourdain's favorite restaurant in Japantown, San Jose. As I'm sure most of you know, Anothony Bourdain was really famous in the food world, so I have a feeling that Minato is going to be pretty good because he really liked it. Anyways, let's head to Minato now. I'm going to see if I can find out what some of his favorites were. I'm back from Minato now, and I made sure to order some of the same items that Anothony Bourdain got, so let's get to the food now. To start off, I'm going to be trying their unagi donburi, and this is grilled eel served over rice with a nice sweet and sticky sauce on top, but I forgot to mention that every item I ordered came with a side of miso soup. This is some pretty good miso soup. It's quite a bit on the salty side, and it's definitely because their dashi mix, aka the broth in here, is quite strong. I really taste a lot of the kombu, which is Japanese kelp. It really adds a lot of flavor, and I like that the miso flavor is quite mild, so it means it's a really light sort of miso soup, and it's quite great side to go with this meal. Now let's get a bit of our unagi. On top there's a little bit of some sort of green spice. I'm not really sure what it is, but I guess we'll find out. Wow, this is some really great unagi. It might be some of the best unagi I've had in a long time. It's such a big fillet, which I'm really impressed with. Perfectly cooked. I love the skin on the bottom, which is nice and sticky and gooey, and the meat itself is really soft. It's buttery tender, and I love the sauce. It's really sweet, savory, sticky, almost like honey. And on top, that green spice has this very strong and intense sort of light floral flavor, and it's really nice. I feel like it cuts through some of the fishiness and saltiness of the fish, so it's a really good balance. On top, I finally figured out that green spice is sansho pepper. It really adds a nice numbing flavor. It's almost a little bit spicy in a way, and it really adds a lot to the eel. It really gives it just a little bit of kick. And this rice is also great as well. It's literally topped with seaweed, and it's also drenched in that sauce, so it's really flavorful. Next, I'm going to be trying their lunch combo A. This comes with tempura, tonkatsu, and spicy chicken. Let's start off with the broccoli. The broccoli is so nice. It's perfectly crispy and crunchy on the outside. I love the shell. It's nice and airy. Then on the inside, the broccoli is perfectly cooked. Next, I'm going to try the green bean, and I'm going to give it a little dip in this sauce they give us on the side, and it looks like it's just a little bit of light broth. And you can never go wrong with tempura green beans. They're fried crispy bits of heaven, and you really can't miss out on the sauce. Definitely dip your tempura in that. It almost tastes like a light gingery soy sauce. It's quite salty, and it also tastes a little bit spicy, and I think that's just from the ginger. Now for this potato looking vegetable tempura. I'm not really sure what it is. Could be potato, could be yam, but whatever it is, it's going to be great. And that is the yam. Really soft, nice and sweet, and definitely one of my favorite tempuras to eat. And now for the pork tonkatsu. Wow, this is some really special tonkatsu. It's really nice. I love the outer shell. It's still crunchy. I don't know what it is about all this food, but everything here that's been fried has still been really crunchy. And the pork is delicious as well. Love the meaty flavor. I could definitely see why Anothony Bourdain really liked their tempura and their pork tonkatsu. Finally, for this bento, let's try this spicy chicken. It looks really nice. I can already smell the ginger coming off of it. The smell is so aromatic. This is really quite spicy. It's somewhere between a medium and a hot, but it is so intense and flavorful. You really get a rich soy sauce flavor, so much fresh ginger in there, really aromatic. It definitely tastes, it smells, and I love the flavor of the chili peppers in there. It tastes like they use togarashi, which is a special dry blend of Japanese chili peppers, basically a condiment, but I think that's what they put in here, and it just tastes overall really well balanced. Wow, this is just so addictive. I feel like I have to go back to Minato within the next week because I love this so much. Now for these honey spare ribs, this is one of their house specials, so I have a feeling it's going to be good. It looks like it's teriyaki sauce, and it seems like the meat is falling off the bone. I think it's going to be pretty tender. I can definitely see why this is the house special honey spare ribs. The sauce is so sweet and sticky. It definitely tastes like honey teriyaki, so a little bit sweeter than a regular teriyaki, and I love the meat. It's so juicy, these ribs, so fatty, so decadent, and I really love the tenderness. It's literally falling off the bone. It's so easy to eat. You really don't need any teeth to eat it. Finally, I'm going to be trying their pork tonkatsu curry. This is the same tonkatsu I had earlier, but served with a vegetable curry. And I really appreciate that when you get it to go, they leave the curry separate, so that's what I also did. This is going to keep it nice and crunchy. I do prefer this over the plain tonkatsu. The curry really adds a lot of flavor. It's nice and thick. I really love the viscosity, and you really get a nice rich and intense deep curry flavor. It almost tastes a little bit nutty and roasted. Now for the zucchini. A warning, I'm not the biggest fan of zucchini, but I think it'll be okay because it's in this curry. This is definitely a case where I like zucchini. Oftentimes zucchini is really slimy for me just because it's overcooked, but not this time. It's really crisp and crunchy, and it's almost like a sponge. It just absorbs all the curry, so it really is just like a vehicle for carrying the curry sauce into your mouth in this sense. And I'm sure the carrot's great as well. The carrot's definitely a lot more cooked. It's really soft, but personally I do like overcooked carrots. I feel like it just really brings out the natural sweetness of the carrot. Some of you might be wondering why I didn't eat the tempura shrimp or this katsu style shrimp either, and that's just because I have a shrimp allergy, but no worries because my mom absolutely loves it. I really enjoyed my meal that I had from Minato. I loved all the different dishes, and I'm definitely going to be adding this to my regular list of restaurants that I often go to because their food is so delicious. Y'all should definitely check out Minato. I'll leave their information in the description down below. You're really going to love their food. And yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.